Sure.
Got a listener here looking at a home with a pool, said there's some pretty significant cracks in the plaster.
Run away! No, I'm just kidding.
Is that something, well, the question is that something we should ask them to pay for?
Yes. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you should ask. I mean, just because they say no doesn't mean that deal's dead. But obviously, anytime somebody asks me a question about should I ask for this, you're basically asking a detailed negotiation question. It's one of my favorite topics on earth, but it's like, think of it on a grander scale, like 2 countries negotiating a peace treaty or a trade agreement or, reparations after war. Like a real estate negotiation sometimes feels like that. I mean, there's so many variables and moving parts that I would need to know a lot more before I gave someone a really hard-lined advice. But generally speaking, if you've got a pool with visible cracks, you need to ask that seller to A, evaluate it, B, probably fix it, or C, provide some credit or price reduction so that you can fix it. Unless, of course, and this is where there's a million scenarios, but unless you're getting such a phenomenally good deal on the home that you will just fix it later and deal with it yourself. You're getting $75,000 worth of savings on the house and you can easily replaster that pool for less than 10 and maybe less than 2, depending on what it is, then who cares, But I still am going to evaluate it and find out exactly what I'm dealing with, because it's possible it's bad enough that even saving that kind of money, it's not worth it. Pools are getting more and more expensive, and so pool repairs are getting more and more expensive, so you don't want to overlook something like a huge crack in the plaster.